guys, today we're going to have a look at one of the first models that I made. I think I made this trailer about 2 years ago, just after I got the Massey, and it's pretty basic and quite a crude model, but I'm just going to give you a look through it since I haven't done a video on it before. It's a pretty simple model. What lifts the trailer itself, now this is all die cast. This die cast body, die cast tail, so it's all pretty heavy, and what I happened to have at the time was this motor and gearbox from a disc tray of a DVD player, and it just happened to have enough power to lift the trailer. Now there's not much control, and it just goes either down or up. So you've seen it go up, so that's just all it takes to go down, and it's only 2 serial commands that controls it. So I'll unplug it here and show you underneath. So as I said, I have a drive here from a DVD player. So the motor just spins these gears, and then there's, if I take off this bar, there's a linear actuator here, and if you see here, I have a limit switch here, so the linear actuator moves along. If I can spin it, it moves along and it closes that switch, and it knows it's in the down position. Similarly, there's a limit switch here, and it moves out and it hits that limit switch. Okay, so that's how it knows whether the trailer's up or down, and it just sends a signal. It's the same as closing a switch on a button switch or something for the microcontroller. It's exactly the same idea. I won't flip this board over because it's basic, there's no point. There's a voltage regulator, so this trailer takes 7.4 volts. The voltage regulator switches it to 5 volts. There's a motor driver chip, which is an L293D. You've seen that in the other motor controller video that I done there a couple of weeks ago, so you know how that works. And the final thing is a PIC microcontroller. So it's a microchip PIC. I'm not sure what number it is. It's probably a 16F627 or something like that. But basically, it's the microchip version of the Atmega chip that you get in an Arduino. So you can't program Arduino code on this. You can program C, but it's slightly different, and it's a little bit more complicated to use this chip than an Arduino. But I just happened to be using these microchips quite a lot back then when I was building this trailer. That's basically all there is. It only takes 2 serial commands. I don't even have lights or anything on it. It's just very basic, and with the linear part of it here, this is just a piece of a welding rod, and so the linear part just pushes up this welding rod here like this. It's very simple, and I even never got round to finishing it. To test lifting the tailgate, I drilled out the little, there's a kind of a stud that goes through there. I drilled the stud out on this side, put an M3 bolt on it, and this is obviously a servo arm, so just the top arm from a pretty small servo, and a piece of wire drilled into a hole here in the frame of the model, so that basically the wire just tightens and lifts the tailgate, and the tailgate falls down from gravity. It's very basic. Never really finished it, but it works pretty good. It's quite a satisfying little model. The tailgate is pretty heavy, so if you're trying to build a model like this, just be aware that this entire body is die cast, so it is quite heavy. I only have 2 degrees of freedom, so it's either down or it's up. So you might want to do like a screw mechanism to drive the trailer, and I'm going to get another trailer, a different model, and I'm going to use a screw mechanism, or try and use a screw mechanism. I haven't tried it before, and we'll see if we can lift the trailer using that, and I'll have a video on that in a few weeks hopefully. So keep tuned, and hopefully you'll enjoy that video too.